When it comes to limiting smoking areas, California has always been ahead of the game. Over the last few decades, it's been the lead state in pushing legislation that banned smoking at work, then indoor public spaces, and eventually restaurants. And last week, California's governor signed a new bill banning it in the state parks and beaches starting next year. The city of Beverly Hills went even further, banning the sale of all tobacco products by 2021.
It was really back in the 1980s when we were one of the first cities to restrict smoking in restaurants. And at the time, that was seen as revolutionary. Of course, now it's commonplace. So I think it's fair to say the city's always been a leader and proactive on the issue of public health.
Many health organizations welcome the bill, citing the harmful effects of secondhand smoke.
I think it's great. It's great for air quality and for everyone's health and safety.
But not everyone's on board.
I'm like half and half. Like, I don't like debris and trash, and like sometimes I don't like to smell like the smoke, but like I can't really say that because I smoke too. So it's like we have so many rules. It's just live your life.
Smoking is considered a hazard not only for human health but also for the environment, as its waste, namely cigarette butts, are found littering beaches like this one. That's why supporters of this bill also include environmental groups. Every year, California's Coastal Commission organizes cleanup days with thousands of volunteers across the state, collecting tons of trash and recyclables from the coastline. Emily Parker from Hilda Bay says cigarette butts are the #1 item their volunteers find every year. They have collected nearly 1 million butts over the last 2 decades in LA County alone.
Cigarette butts are filters. They're little plastic filters, and a lot of people don't know they're made of plastic. And they contain a lot of hazardous chemicals. And so even though it is just one small piece of plastic, all of that plastic can really add up, and all those toxins can really add up. And so they can cause an enormous amount of damage to the environment. And there has been research done by our own government that shows that there's upwards of 100,000 marine animals that are affected by cigarette butts.
California's new ban will apply to around 280 state parks and hundreds of beaches stretching nearly 550 kilometers on the coast, in hopes of helping wildlife as much as air quality. But the question is whether the maximum $25 fine will be enough to keep smokers off California's beaches and out of its state parks. Ediz Tiyansa, CGTN, Los Angeles.